love can be traded. My heart's a bit spaded. I'm not too prideful to up and leave. You've been on complacent. The tides have been changing. Love is just patience and for you.
What's up, bookish babes? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and join the bookish babes. If you're a return subscriber, hey girl, hey. In today's video, I want to share with you guys my go-to book recommendations. These are the books that anytime someone asks me what's a good book, what book do I enjoy, I'm gonna recommend one of these. Not well, I'm not even gonna say nine because one of them is a series, and I'm gonna recommend these books to them because I'm absolutely obsessed with each of these books. And anytime I think of a book, anytime anything comes to mind, these are the ones that 9 times out of 10 I'm like, oh, you should read this. If you ask for a thriller, if you know me and somebody was like a thriller recommendation, ask me for a thriller recommendation, you automatically know which thriller book I'm gonna recommend. And you ask, like, y'all, I'm in my thriller era right now where I'm comfortable reading thrillers, but I would not watch a movie. I cannot watch the movie. Like, I just cannot put a picture to the words I'm reading. Like, I can't do that. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm too jumpy. I not even gonna lie to you. I can't do that. But I'm gonna start rambling, and we're gonna start with. Should I start with the ones that I don't own a physical copy of? I think I am. I need to order these so that I can have these on hand to actually just show y'all. So y'all, that's why I order books, because I want y'all to physically see the book. Although a picture can do, but I feel like if you don't see it in my hand, then I don't think you believe me. You know. So I'm gonna order these books. The first one we're gonna talk about is the McClane Brothers series. I love Big South. I love Leland. I love Nolan. I love Neil. Those men are not only successful black entrepreneurs, rich, wealthy beings, but the way they love their women are just breathtaking. It's like I just can't even put it in words how much I love this series. When I first read Let Me Hold You, I had to continue that series. Like, I had to continue. It's a 5-book series. One is about the sister. They do have a sister, and I knew her life growing up was hell because I bet they was protective. I bet they was overly protective when it came to her. But I love them so freaking much. I love them so much. Like, anytime somebody says something, I'd be like, have you read the McClane Brothers series? Like, did you have y'all read the McClane Brothers series? Let Me Hold You, Let Me Please You. What's the other ones? I don't know. Let Me Hold You, Let Me Love You, Let Me Please You. And it's another one. It's 2 other ones. I don't even remember the names of them, but they're so good that I just don't even need to remember the name of it because I know the McClane brothers, like, and their sister. You know? After that, now this one is a new one that's on my go-to book recommendations, and that is Demon's Dream. Now, y'all, this book may be long, but it's good. Now, at first, I was just like, I cannot get behind a rude male. Like, I, it's the Scorpio in me. I just can't. I just can't get behind nobody being rude. So, I was not feeling Demon at first. I'm not even gonna lie. Well, I'm not even gonna say that because when he walked in the house on the first chapter, he was on big business. He stood on business, and I appreciated that because he stood on business for a good cause. So I was like, okay, yeah, I like him. And then, like, he was just so rude to Dream that I was just like, eh. But Smoke had my heart from the jump. I'm just gonna let you guys know. Smoke Smoke had my heart from the jump. I absolutely was obsessed with Smoke when he first hit the pages. Like, Smoke is just a gentle gangster. He is such a gentle gangster. And I know you like, how a gangster being gentle? Like, he's gentle to, what was that girl name? I don't forgot her name. He gentle to the other castle sister. I forgot her name. And I feel like it kind of rhymed with my name. So how the heck? No, was it? Did it rhyme with my name? I forgot this girl name. Oh my lord, what is this girl name? I'm going to get her name because I feel like it rhymed with my name. That I should know what her name is. Deanna? Was it Deanna? What it saying? No, it's gonna be talking about dreaming. I think her name was like a Deanna, or I don't know. I feel like that was her name, but she's the dream sister. It had to start with a D. It had to be like Deanna or something. I don't know, y'all. That's gonna bother my spirit, not knowing this girl name. I ain't like their daddy. I'm not even gonna hold you. I did not like their father. Their father, he really he deserved everything he got in that book. But Smoke had my heart. He had my heart from the jump. Like, that man. Like I said, it's a long book. It what I say, I would say search up the trigger warnings a little bit, because yeah, search up the trigger warnings, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't too deep to me, but I feel like some of the topics in the book will trigger some people. So search up the trigger warnings for that one. Now, we're gonna go ahead and go to my physical copy ones, and the first one is before I let you. Okay, I can't sing, but Before I Let You Go by Kennedy Ryan. When I first read this book, I cried when I found out about Yasmin, what she was going through. I was angry at her husband because for some reason I was just like, how do you not get it? Like, how do you not see why she changed? Like, how do you not, like, I don't know. But then again, when I sat back and thought about it, I was like, well, everybody needs that affection and that love, and he probably was going through it too. So I can't just blame him. Like, it was just, I don't know. It's deep. It started off deep. It started off really deep. And her daughter, I was just like, the trauma response in me was like, my mama would have backhand smacked me back into her womb if I was to act like Deja act in this book, because ain't no way. But I enjoyed this book. I enjoyed the second book that came in the series. This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. I I know this one and this I enjoyed the crap out of it. I know I'm gonna love the third book that's gonna come out in that series, Hendrix book. I know I'm gonna love that book. There's gonna be another one on here, but for right now, Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan has a very, very special place in my heart. So that's that. Then we have Red Queen, y'all. I am upset. When I first read this series, okay, hear me out. Hear me out. This one book was on my bookshelf for 2 years, and I decided last year to finally pick it up because I was watching a YouTube video of a girl, and she was like, oh, Red Queen is like my favorite series, and I'm obsessed with it, like it's the best thing next to fried chicken. And I was just like, okay, well, I like fried chicken, so let me see. When I picked this book up, y'all, I binged this whole series. It's about Mare Barrow, who is born in a world where it's red blood and silver blood, and anyone with silver blood was considered like elite. Was it am I right? Yeah, they was considered elite and had these supernatural gifts. and the red blood was just like regular human beings who the elites, the silver bloods, treated like slaves. And Mare Barrow, she had red blood, but she also had powers. And they were trying to figure out, how is that possible? How did that end up happening? And they thought it was just a one-off thing with her, but one-off thing, just her and no one else. Child, please read this book. The enemies to lover in this book just had my heart. The brothers, the what is it? The love triangle. Yes. Now, the next one I have to recommend is The Naturals, y'all. Who was it? Larry Reeves. Larry Reeves put me onto this book because she read the whole series and she was writing a Raven. And she just was like, if you love Criminal Mind, you're going to love this book. And I'm obsessed with Criminal Mind. I watched every episode, every season, front, backs, and sideways. I watched everything. Now, this one is it gives that vibes. It's about these, I think it's like four of them, four or five teens. I think it's like four or five of them. I don't even remember. And they have these natural abilities where one of them, oh, I haven't read this book in so long. One of them can tell if you're lying. Two of them is good at ooh, what is it? Profiling, and the other one is good at math. Is five, and the other one is good at telling what you're feeling. I think he's like an emotional reader, empath. I guess I don't remember, y'all. I haven't read it. I haven't dived back in this series in a long time. But y'all, this series is so good. I love everything about it. It's just, it gives you that Criminal Mind aspect. If you like Criminal Mind and you want to read about it, this is a book that you didn't even know you needed, but you need. Please read it. The next book I want to recommend is The Housemaid by Frida McFadden, y'all. I love this book. What's this? I be forgetting these folks' names so bad. And I know their name, Millie. I think that's her name is Millie. I love Millie so much, y'all. I think that's that girl name. It's just like, today I'm drawing blanks on names. I think her name is Millie, and she ends up working for the Winchesters as a housekeeper, and some weird stuff is going on in the house. She ends up staying in the attic. Is it attic? Yeah, the attic where the door locks from the outside. And it's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I don't tell y'all my feelings on this book about 1,000,001 times. If you have not read this one, read it, and then read Housemaid Secrets, and then The Housemaid is Watching is coming out June the 11th. So please read it. I'm obsessed. Now, another book, Honey and Spice. Y'all, this book right here gives me 90s vibe, like college 90s vibes, Playboy, where everyone, it gave me the time where the people like go to the Martin vibes. Like, if you ever watch Martin, and he's like a radio station host, the girl on here is, she's work at this college campus radio where she kind of give girls advice on how to avoid F-boys, and how you know, just to love themselves and date themselves and everything like this. And then she ends up in this fake dating relationship with this guy who is the new guy on campus, and everybody want her. Brown Sugar, the movie. If you've seen Brown Sugar, the movie, that's what this is giving. Brown Sugar, the movie. If you've seen it, that's what it's giving. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch that movie later. That's exactly what this is giving. I was obsessed. I ate this book up. This book was so good. If you ever seen Brown Sugar and you want it in book form, Honey and Spice. Now, this one should never come as a surprise to y'all because I don't reread this book multiple times. I'm gonna reread it again when the third book come out. I'm gonna reread this one and Bloodmark when the third one come out, so I can refresh my memory on it. But I'm still Legendborn. I'm about to say Bloodmarked. Legendborn, y'all. I absolutely love this book so much. I don't even see how anybody can hate this book because it's the King Arthur retelling, I guess you can say. It's the King Arthur retelling. It's about Bree, and y'all, it's about this girl named Bree who goes to this college. I guess you're like what do these people call this stuff? Like, it's like early college. It's early college. She goes to this early college where a lot of crazy stuff found out going on. She found out that demons are real. She found out that people that fight them are real. She joins his secret society where she becomes a part of this King Arthur slaying group. I don't know, y'all. I can't even. I do know, but I can't even explain it where you guys could actually grasp what I'm saying. If you haven't read Legendborn, please read Legendborn. Like, this is like one of my favorite books. I think it's like the very first, one of the very first books that I purchased when I got back into reading. So I've had this book over 3 years now. I need to get the paperback copy of it so that when I do my reread, I need the paperback copy of both of them. So when I do my reread, I can have it in paperback because I'm a paperback girl. So that's that. The next one is The House Across the Lake, y'all. I do not, well, I read this book when I was like, I'm not a thriller girl. I don't like thrillers. I read this book and this became one of my favorite books of all time. This is about this lady who is an actor and she wants to get something happens and she wants to hide out for a minute, and she goes to her lake house, and it's this glass house that's across the way. She's sitting outside one day. This lady is drowning in the lake right behind their house, and she saves her. And after she saved her, she started watching her lady and her husband with binoculars from across the lake, and crazy stuff is going on. This book, it takes so many leaps and turns, and like it was going so many places where I was like, huh? Like, I would have never thought what happened in this book, because it was just a whole bunch of leaps and bounds. Like, it was a lot going on in this book. I'm not even gonna lie to you, and I really enjoyed the crap out of it. If you haven't read The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager, please do. This book is so good. But those are all my go-to book recommendations for you guys. If you ever wondering what books I recommend, those are it. Though for right now, those are it. Like, we may add on down the line, but for right now, those are the books that I'm going to always and forever recommend to anyone who asks. So I'm going to end today's video right here. If you guys enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
I'm calling bullshit. Say you got it, but you ain't got nothing. Bad bitches don't say shit, they just hug.